All right, I see we are live. Let me get this set up over here. All right, so welcome everyone. What is going on here? Let's go back there. All right, 2 seconds. Okay, so welcome everyone. All right, going to do a quick recap today of what's going on. I do have yoga that I'm heading out for at 11:30. So I got 25 minutes. Bring your questions. If you guys are new to my live streams, please know that I do these midday recap. Had a lot going on. My mom's health is not that well. She had a bad car accident October 12th, so sometimes I have to get things done in the middle of the day. But I love connecting with you and helping you guys out in trading. All right, so today, let me turn down that music a little bit. I love music, always have a soundtrack going to my life, but that one's a little loud. There we go. You guys might not hear it, but I can. All right, so we've got Microsoft. We'll run through the list quick. Hey, Terry, welcome. All right, so Microsoft today, I said, hey, if this goes below 428, nice potential short. Yep, came down to 426.71. Nice potential short there. Also, Lulu had earnings. A lot of people were watching Lulu. Ouch! Burned, right? So ironic, right? I'm heading out to yoga. Watch that 390.32 level, and then after that up to 399.47 if it rebounds up. Those are the points of control for today. Right now it is still below and looks like they want to continue to sell it off. All right, let's check out Li Auto. I said if it goes above 30.80 or below 30.14. All right, a little tiny trade above this. I wouldn't really call that a great trade because it didn't do too much. We had this pre-market wick right here, but it has not followed through as of yet. Point of control is at 30.67. So watch to see if it can breach that 30.40 later today. All right, TSM. I was on this morning on Juicy Trades live on Twitter, and we were talking about TSM. Even more importantly, we were talking about EMXC. Whoops, here we go, EXMC. You see this crazy volume day? So watch 57.21. Number one holding in EMXC is TSM. If this continues to hold and move to the upside, going to be a great move to the upside. If it does drop down, watch out. If it goes below that on EMXC, likely a bigger move down for Taiwan Semiconductors. They also had news coming out that they might have a higher rate of electricity cost, so that would go into their profit potential. However, semiconductors are moving up, and sometimes bad news is good for a stock. All right, let's check out Coinbase. So Coinbase has been moving with Bitcoin, right? And today it pulled back to that 8 EMA and bounced. I said, hey, if this goes below 256, which it did pre-market, there's a nice potential short there. And of course there was, down to 249.55. All right, let's check out, are you still trading Tesla, Terry? I know you love Tesla. CCL, bigger volume yesterday, not doing too much today, but I gave it a pretty wide range. Hey, if it goes above 720 or below 1680, there could be a nice big move. It's pretty quiet. FedEx today with earnings. An earnings melt below 293.50, came down, hit the 200 exponential down here, 228.30, a little bit lower, even dropped down to 281.40. Nice short for those that caught that today. Chewy as well. Chewy had big volume yesterday. It was looking like it might want to break out of this downward wedge, and no, they took it down. Today, they've been somewhat, looks like positioning, right? Not sure whether they want to take it down or take it up. Point of control is at 1636 right now, right at that 200 exponential moving average on the 5-minute chart. All right, let's look at Baidu. Baidu had a bigger gap this morning, and it was a gap and drop, right? Came up here, traded nicely, and then boom, right down to that 200 exponential on the 5-minute chart and further. The point of control is hanging out right around that 200. at 102.89. Excuse me, correction. Yeah, no, 102.89 right there. I was looking at this, the 4 EMA. I gotta change that color. It's confusing myself. All right, and Apple, I said, hey, if Apple goes below 171.20, a nice potential short. Well, sure enough, came on down right down here to 170.20, and now it's moving to the upside, up above 172. There's a nice potential to make some gains to the upside. I would say, in my opinion, it needs to really break this blue line right here, 172.32. That's 70% of the volume. You're not trading Tesla? Is there anything you want me to check out, Terry? Anyone else? If you want me to check out anything, just put it right in the chat. All right, let's go to the Dow today. Right, so looking at the 24-hour chart, we have this megaphone on the bigger picture. This morning, I mapped out potential trades to the long side above 398.06 or below 397.41. Well, that was a pretty nice downward move, right? $395.80. So yeah, $1.60 right there. All right, let's look at the Russell. Russell as well, nice downward move. They are closing the gap down from the gap up yesterday. Are they going to try to suck shorts in and then take it higher? We will just have to see what they do. Definitely watching the banks, watching gold again to see, are we going to close above that crucial level, 2,200? Right now, it does not look like that for this week, unless some news comes out. Silver also retraced back down a little bit. Oil dropping a little bit. However, oil does tend to be strong going into the summer season. And last but not least, we have a long trade on the Qs right at the moment. Last but not least is SPY, right? Are we going to continue to the downside, move up? Right now we have a pretty strong point of control down here at 512. We gapped away from that. However, we are coming back. I like to also check out the 3-day charts, right? How far away and extended is it from this 4? It does tend to stay fairly close to it, right? So we might have a $6 move to the downside. That would not be surprising. Let's also check out Apple. Apple hit the 8 right here, and it looks like in the past 3 days has dropped down. But we do have some consolidation down here at the lower range, roughly that 171 area. So see if we're able to hold that 171 area. We do have this downward megaphone that is presenting itself. If we break up above 186, I would say, hey, yeah, this is going to move to the upside. However, that lawsuit, not necessarily good, but maybe it created some sellers for the big guys to jump in and take it up higher. All right, NVIDIA, let's check out NVIDIA for Terry. All right, Terry, are you in a day trade, a swing trade? What's going on here? Right now for NVIDIA, it looks like we are holding support, holding up above that point of control at 885.47, right? We have what is this that I drew on here? This was to see if we were going to break this upward trend right here. Seems as if it's holding right now. We do have a bit of a little pennant. Here we go. Let's draw it. I like to use there we go. So it looks like it has broken out. If we measure the move, this is 770 to 942. That would be 170. So add potentially 170 on here. Let's look for this to head on up to 1,040, right on up here. That would be my next target in the longer term for NVIDIA. All right? Unless you all have any other questions, I'm going to get ready to go sweat it out in some hot yoga. And no, I'm not wearing Lulus. I've not worn those in a while since they had the see-through pants back in 2013. All right, have an amazing rest of your trading day. Carpe Profit sees those profits one trade at a time. And whoa, I'm gonna tell you, not next Friday, in 2 weeks, boom, let's come on over right here. I have a new little children's story, Love You to the Sun and Back, what I always tell my girls, coming out April 5th, just in time before the solar eclipse. So once it goes live, if you know someone having a baby, or if you have a little one yourself, definitely check it out. It's awesome. It is a tearjerker for those moms, especially that have just had kids and are hormonal.